Well, hello and welcome to our Monday Night Global Opportunity Zoom with three. George and I are so excited to be here and share with you a little bit more about ourselves and why we said yes to this incredible company. George, do you want to get us started?
Yes. Good evening, everybody. This is so exciting. And let me tell you a little about first myself. Adrianne is going to tell you about herself. I have been in this business since 1992. That means 31 years. It's been a beautiful ride. I was before in real estate. My real estate business crashed. I was doing 3 different jobs. I came from South America. That's why I have an accent. And as soon as I got into this business, at first I didn't have an idea what to do, but then I learned the skills to build the business, and we built a great organizations. As a matter of fact, we earned several $1 million. Our organizations have sold close to $1 billion in sales. And we thought we were going to leave the industry to do other things, but this came in, and you're going to see why we are so darn excited. We are excited about everything, the product line, the leadership, the management, everything that you're going to see here.
Yes, I mean, we're just a group of leaders sitting in a room taking a look at what you guys are about to take a look at. And I mean, honestly, George and I, even with our years of experience, got really excited about what we have to offer here at 3. My background is in personal training and health and wellness, as well as I used to do outside sales. Get this, you guys, I used to sell radiators and AC parts in the Western United States. And I thought there's got to be something better. My goodness, I just want more time freedom. And I ended up finding this industry and actually meeting George. And so it's been just a whirlwind experience, and we're grateful to be here. So I'm going to share some beautiful slides with all of you guys tonight. And we are going to dive into all things 3. And whoever invited you on here tonight, you can send them a quick thank you text, because you are about to see something special. And I know George and I, when we first saw this too, we were looking for more time freedom. We were looking for, the way to be happier and healthier, and to be able to share that with other people. I don't know anybody who couldn't get excited about being happier and healthier. So we're going to welcome you to our entrepreneurial movement with 3. Our story is that 3 is a global community of entrepreneurs who are driven by purpose, love, and contribution. Isn't that beautiful? And 3 was founded on 3 pillars. Go ahead, George.
Yeah, people, because we work with people, obviously. Purpose, we have a purpose to build a great well-being a community, and then a platform for entrepreneurs that you can use to create your own dreams.
Absolutely. And that's what 3 stands for. We have an incredible CEO that's behind the scenes here. He's like the Wizard of Oz. I mean, he literally is Mr. Wonderful. He comes in, you guys, he's got 20 years of innovative business leadership experience, 6 years in the global e-commerce space. He's built 2 successful digital service enterprises. We couldn't be more thrilled with who is running the day-to-day operations for 3 and making sure that everything is going smoothly and efficiently and effectively. So he's a phenomenal guy.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons we joined, because we know him for more than 10 years. And he's an amazing guy, like Adrianne was saying.
And I really believe leadership is, you can't buy leadership, you guys. And so we've got incredible leadership here, starting from the top down. So that's why you guys are here, right? Give yourself a pat on the back. You're listening in because somebody cared enough about you to introduce you to this. And so our mission is to provide a platform so that entrepreneurs can lead a life of purpose by inspiring others to do more, be more, and live more. And
we are right now in 14 countries, and this is rare for a company. We started officially in May 22nd, and we are already in 14 countries. That means that you can do business in any of those countries that you see, of course, including Canada and the US. But if you want to know more about the countries, ask the person that invited you here.
Yeah, and this is just phase 1. So we're just getting started. Our science, you guys, people always say, well, what sets you apart? What makes this nutritional company different from the next? And you guys, we are the global leader in bioavailable wellness products. We discover, develop, and deliver the most effective proactive wellness solutions guided by 3 pillars: exploration, curation, and absorption. So exploration means that we're always continuously searching the world and discovering new ingredients to use in our formulations. We recently just partnered, and now we have a medicinal herb platform, an organic medicinal herb platform that we source a lot of our phytonutrients from down in Thailand. People always say, why Thailand? But they just have very good, rich organic soils. And then we curate, right? So our products are carefully crafted to provide benefits specific to your body and your body's specific needs. And then the name of the game for us, you guys, is absorption. So this is really what sets us apart, is that you're able to absorb our products more than the average 10% you might be getting from the current supplements you're taking. You guys, it's our innovative technologies that deliver nutrients at the cellular level for maximum wellness. And that is what makes 3 different. You guys, we eat this much food in America and we get about this much nutrition. right? So we want to change the game for you. We want to give you a simple, six products, that you can fit into your day, make it simple and easy. You'll eat this much, right? This many supplements instead of cocktails of vitamins every day, and you'll get this much nutrition. And that will change the game. I'm telling you, we've already been seeing it. So who is the man behind the products?
Yes, Dr. Dan Gobler. He's another of the reasons we joined, because we know him for years. We know him and his family. We know his reputation. His grandfather, by the way, he was one of the people that discovered one of the vitamins B. Now he has 15 years of experience and absorption. That's very important. Has formulated many products. He has 16 patents, and he's a trained in Caltech. As you know, Caltech has produced more Nobel Prizes than most college in the world. And he's a health influencer, top 50 podcast in science. Amazing guy.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. And so you guys, in short order, we have a scientific advisory board. These are volunteers, this is a little mini volunteer army that's helping Dr. Dan make sure the products are safe, efficacious, that they're good for everybody to take all the time. They're just really instrumental in making sure people understand the quality of these products over what's out there. Remember, quality over quantity is what we want, and you're getting quality vitamins here and supplements. And a lot of these doctors, you guys, they've had their own personal experience on the products, and that's why they say yes to being on our scientific advisory board. So we're really fortunate to have such incredible professionals saying yes, and it really, it's a testament to who this company is attracting. It really is.
Correct. Now we have only 6 products, but they cover most of the pillars of wellness, and Adrianne is going to talk about that. She loves to talk about products. I like to consume them.
I know, it's just what I geek out about. Okay, so we're going to talk about one of our first products that we offer. It's called Vitalite, and you guys, it provides a vast portfolio of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that are vital for proper health. That's why it's called Vitality. Promotes heart, brain, and eye health. It supports the health of the gut microbiome, promotes cellular energy. And people say, well, it's just one tiny little packet, 5 little capsules. So what's in it? So look, I'm not a scientist. I'm going to read right from the box. Whole foods, green foods, superfruits, probiotics, omega-3, 6, 7, and 9, digestive enzymes, amino acids, phytonutrients, vitamins, and minerals. It's non-GMO, gluten-free, and third-party tested. Who wouldn't say no to that, right? You want to say yes to that. I mean, it's perfect. It's absolutely amazing, all the things that are in there. And I'll tell you what, when I first started in on that little pouch of products, I sort of laughed at it. I was like, am I even going to feel anything? It's so tiny, right? Just 5 little capsules. But you guys, after the 15 years I've been promoting another company's products and made millions of dollars doing that, I thought I had the best of the best. So that's why I felt that way when I first took a look at this product. It was only $70. So when I looked at it, I was like, okay, is this going to do anything? Well, I was challenged by Dr. Dan to take these products on an empty stomach and see how I felt. Now, I'd never done vitamins before on an empty stomach because I usually get sick or nauseous if I don't take them with protein. And he said to me, well, that's how you know that there's fillers, binders, and, maybe not the best quality ingredients in your supplement line. So I said, okay, I'm going to test it out. I took it on an empty stomach for one day. Day 1, didn't get sick or nauseous. That was all I felt. Day 2, did it again. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so good. And all of a sudden I realized I wasn't overeating as much through my day or feeling snacky or having as many cravings. Day 3, I had more natural energy. I wasn't going for that second cup of coffee. I just felt so much better. So this one little tiny packet of product really packs a punch. And it's the way that we put it together, you guys. Again, whole food already has the digestive enzymes in it. It's an amazing product.
Yeah, collagen. Collagen. That's the French name. Oh la la.
We need a
break. This product is amazing. It has a unique collagen that is making it first in a small form, and also is water. How do you call it? Hydrophilic hydrophobic. Yes. That's right. And this is an amazing product. It has many ingredients. It's different from the collagens that you see in any market, because first of all, you use it for only 10 days and you see results, because what the product is doing is helping the body to produce more collagen and help with the healthy skin, hair, nails. It's funny because a guy told me, oh, probably there's a product mostly for women. And I said, no, well, there's a last research that found out that guys have skin too.
Are you sure you have skin?
Yeah. And then at the same time, it helps in many, many other ways, support the immune system, joints, etc. Mm-hmm. It's an amazing product and tastes so good that we have people, supposedly you take it only for 10 days, but we have people that they want it every day. They want it every day, twice a day or something like that. It's an amazing product.
It is a beautiful product. Beautiful product. Okay. So now we have Eternal. All right. Eternal. So look, how many of you guys have realized that we know a little bit more than we used to when it comes to our health and wellness, right? We've got the internet, we've got a lot of research, a lot of things coming out there now, a lot of people speaking out, right? But we're living longer lives. But in what quality of health? This product works on health and longevity, works on cellular health and longevity. And we're making it easy for you. It's a tiny little pouch that's about this big. We call it the purple pouch. And you guys, you drink it down, it tastes like berries. But what does it have in
Really
it?
good.
200 milligrams of highly bioavailable resveratrol that's been linked to anti-aging for a lot of years. And we've got it in its best form, liposomal form, which guarantees, it's one of our cellular delivery modalities, guarantees that you're getting it absorbed at a high rate. So yes, you can help. It helps with premature aging, helps work to neutralize free radicals, delivers powerful phytonutrients that even can help protect against UV damage. So what's in it, you guys? Again, the resveratrol, but it also has in there glutathione, 10 different superfruits, a smidgen of collagen as a cofactor for absorption. Tastes delicious. Kids can have it. It's a beautiful thing. If there was one product I would say, please start on and do it every single day, it would be Eat or No.
It tastes really good, like you said.
Delish.
Revive or revive. This product is amazing because my question is, how many of you have joints? How many of you have inflammation? How many of you exercise? And how many of you are counteracting the effects of free radicals and inflammation? I mean, we need this product. This is an amazing product. It's one of the favorites of the different health professionals that are in our company because they have seen miracles. Now, by the way, it's not that our products cure or prevent or anything. It's just that we have the ingredients, the nutrients, the raw material that the body needs to work much better. That's simple.
And its superpower comes from like liposomal turmeric curcumin and ginger and different types of mushrooms. And so people feel this product within 20 to 30 minutes. So if you have joints, this is the product for you. It works on both acute and chronic inflammation and helps establish a healthy inflammatory status in the body. So phenomenal results come from that. Let's talk about Purify.
Yeah, we are full of it. We have to use it.
So Purify is an amazing product. What it does is it helps detoxify and cleanse the 5 major organs in your body: your liver, your lungs, colon, kidneys, and your skin, the body's largest organ. You guys, so it supports the body's elimination organs to remove toxins. What that means is it helps bind to heavy metals, artificial sugars, primes those pumps for you in order for you to be able to release more. Now, it is not a laxative. You can leave home on this product. It's not like doing a juice cleanse or anything like that. What it does is it comes in and again just supports your already existing elimination organs that just happen to be overloaded a lot of times by different toxins, and this product comes in and helps remove those. So beautiful things in there like black charcoal mineral powder, fulvic acid, just milk thistle, beautiful products.
Yeah, it helps to increase the absorption of nutrients from your regular food too, because that's one of the biggest problems that many people have. They are not absorbing the nutrients.
Correct.
But anyway, Immune. This is an amazing product because I heard that everybody has an immune system. Now, it promotes the health of the innate, you say? An adaptive immune system. Innate is the one that you are born with. Adaptive is the one that you adapt while you are growing up. Supports the body healthy immune response. This is very important. And also help the microbiome in our gut because it's where 80% of the immune system is. It's an amazing product. And especially we use it when we are going to travel. We just came back from New Jersey and Dallas. Every time we are going to travel, we double up because in the plane, everybody seems to be sneezing. And usually you have next to you somebody that's sneezing or a little kid that has super runny nose. That's why we love to have this product. And the ingredients are very unique.
And I mean, as a mom, back to school is coming. I've got twin girls, so I like them to have one of these, one capsule a day. I always say really helps out, right? So it has in there definitely vitamins A through E, for sure. C, we use a really good high quality vitamin C that comes from cherries for the acerola cherry. There's no ester C or synthetic things in these products, no binders, fillers, right? So everything's whole food. It also has in there like elderberry extract and quercetin and different types of mushrooms and
quercetin in liposomal form.
Beautiful product, even a little bit of aloe vera. So it's a beautiful product. Everybody should be on Immune as well. So we're going to talk about our most recent study. It can be found, all 3 of our products are found in the pdr.net. And what it is that this graph is showing is the percent of absorption and how the product gets absorbed into the body. So we talked about different cellular delivery modalities like liposomal and advanced delivery technologies to be able to have the products absorb better, but at what rate are they really absorbing? Well, the collagen during this study has been shown to absorb at 73% into the body, 95% 40% for Eternal, 30% for Revive, 88% for Purify, 44% for Vitality, and 44% for Immune. And the organic control that they used, you guys, which is like traditional supplements, not using those delivery systems, those cellular modalities to get the products in the body faster, are absorbed at about 10%.
As an average, yeah.
As an average. And so when you guys have pantry full of vitamins, you know, things like that, you might feel good for a little bit, but you'll feel better longer on our products due to the fact that they're being absorbed at higher percents. So
by the way, there are people that are going to tell you, hey, mine absorb 100%. Show me the study. They don't have a thing.
Oh,
they just exaggerate.
George is getting spicy.
No, it's serious.
Yeah, it's true.
I've been in this for 30 years. I know that.
So we know what we know, right? But the biggest indicator is you trying them yourself, right? It's about you experiencing these products on a high level. How do you know how well the products work for you? You purchase them, you put them in your mouth, you try them, right? And everything changes after that. I know it did for me, and I know it will for you. And we're going to have some incredible testimonials later, so stay tuned.
And we are one of the few companies that are in the PDR.
Oh,
That's
for
very
sure.
important.
Yes.
There are only 20 something companies in the PDR, only like 17 direct sales, and we are the only one that had more than 2 products.
Yes.
And we did it in 2 months. We've been out 2 months and a few days. The last company I know put products in the PDR was like 20 or 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's to show you the quality and the products that we have. Anyway,
absolutely.
Let's go back to the little house.
So, all right, here's our approach to proactive wellness. The Immune, right? Your immune system, it's like that guard dog, right? The Vitality is like the foundation, right? The collagen is the protecting the outside, the skin, all that good stuff. Your Eternal, you guys, is the roof on top of the house that sort of dots all the T's or crosses the T's and dots the I's. The Revive, you guys, is for that inflammation, the structural support. The Purify is what helps take the trash out, right? So that's a good way to think about our 6 powerful products. Yeah. Now we're going to talk about something even more fun. And, you know, I think for me, when I first look back on my first exposure to this business and this profession, I didn't take it seriously. I thought it was for people who didn't know how to have a real job. And so I was able to connect and focus on the products quite clearly as somebody who was in health and wellness. But what I didn't realize is that the majority of the people that I talk to, they have a hard time really putting, you know, money and placing value on health and wellness. And it's because they were struggling financially.
Yes.
Well, what I love about this, and if that's hopefully not you, but if it might be somebody you know, is that we're able to go twofold here. What we're offering is, yes, incredible daily wellness that's proactive, that's absorbable at a higher rate. But what we're also offering is a way for you to earn, right? If you get excited about putting these products in your body and getting great results and sharing them with other people, we're going to reward you handsomely for doing that. So it really is more word of mouth marketing and sharing with other people what you're excited about that allows you to be able to earn big.
And by the way, this is the most effective form of marketing to take the products quick to the people. Many people say, why don't you put it in the stores? Hey, if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. You know how hard it is to find a space in the supermarket or in the health food store? And second, the products are there and people say, okay, let me read labels. That doesn't work. You have to have a story. And we have a story. And on top of that, they pay us for it.
Right. Absolutely.
It's a powerful way.
Pay you to share. Yep. So we have multiple streams of income. We actually earn in 8 different ways. The company will reward you in 8 different ways for sharing what we're doing, just like what we're doing right now tonight. The first one is
sales. Retail sales is very simple. Somebody buy from your link or from you make 25%. And by the way, it's paid the following day. It's cool. Commissions are paid the following day.
And then we have our second way, which is becoming a preferred customer. So you can pay full price for the products, or you can become a preferred customer. Correct. And you basically pay $30. It's like your membership fee, right? You know, like a Costco card or Costco membership fee, less than a Costco membership fee or a Sam's Club fee. And so you pay $30, you get to buy your products at wholesale for an entire year. And then we have something called CAB, which is for every order that's placed as a preferred customer, you as the sponsor would receive 30% of the order's CV. So it's just an additional way that if you bring people on and they get excited and they come on as preferred customers, instead of retail, you earn 30% for preferred customers.
Yeah, you get 200 points in sales and you get $60.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you would be happy with those. Now, this is the PIB or product introduction. This is when people say, okay, I'm ready to start testing the business or going into the business. And we have packages for them. For example, we have the intro pack all the way to the founder pack. And you see you can earn $25, $100, $245, or $300 $250. By the way, you bring 5 people with a founder pack and you have $1,700 there with other commissions. This is really cool. You make the money and they pay every week. That's
awesome.
so cool.
I love that, because of course you're going to get excited and share with people. We want to reward you right out the gate. Okay, the next way that we earn is through something called team commissions. So we are a global company. You guys remember that slide I showed you with the 14 different countries? Well, because of that, obviously American dollars are different from, pesos or rubles or, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter where we're at, whatever country it is. So what we have to do is we pay off of what's called the CV, which CV you can earn customer volume is what that stands for, infinitely deep in the way that we pay here. So I love it because when you become a qualified brand ambassador and you're active with 60 PV per month, that's your pay to play. So in other words, we wouldn't pay you, right, if you weren't actively ordering something in the company, because we want to make sure that you're being a product of the product. So 60 PV, you guys, that's called personal volume, whereas CV is customer volume. So let me show you what this looks like. Somebody invited you on here tonight. Okay, you say yes, I'm super excited, want to try some products, want to get started. Okay, you come on board. And then you share with 2 others. Well, we have a left team and a right team here. So as you guys are sharing with others, people are going to come on board. You're going to have a common leg, which is where you see the spillover coming from your sponsor. And then you have your private leg that you're going to be building out. And as people come on, the people you personally bring on board, that's your L1, the people they bring on board L2, the people they bring on board L3, and it goes down and you get paid off of everything that comes underneath you, regardless of depth, when you're a qualified brand ambassador, ordering a minimum of 60 PV per month. So the most you can earn here in this example, anytime the computer can find 300 CV on one side and 600 CV on another, they pay you out what's called one cycle, which is about $35. And the most you can earn is about $17,500 per week, which I have heard some people could live with.
500 cycles is that, by the way.
That's 500 cycles. So when we say 500 cycles, you guys, one cycle is the equivalent of 900 between both legs. You could cycle once a month. You could cycle once a week, once a day, once an hour, once a second, right? Until you're matching up to that 500. However, if you have a happy 10, this means that we call it happy 10 when you have an accumulation of 10 customers and or brand ambassadors. You guys can increase that to a $45 cycle match with the max of 600 cycles per week, which is about $27,000 per week. So we're looking at about what, 1.4 million a year. And so you guys, I've heard that some people could live with that.
And this is the thing, commission, by the way, something that you could look in the graphic that's very cool. I do see there is an L1 that's under the L3. What happened is that you have only 2 positions. The third, as soon as you put that third person in, it's going to go on your left or your right. You choose, but still they are L1. In other words, L1 means level 1 because you personal sponsor. And this is one way to get paid. And by the way, this was the only way that we have in a company that we had before, and we made millions of dollars. But these guys are so smart, so brilliant that they created a second plan. We did a pay plan.
More than we made millions of dollars. We had over 36 people who
over 40 by now, because still are people in that group that was left there making money.
Self-made millionaires. They plugged into the systems and the tools, you guys. They were getting paid to play. And that's the exciting part about this, is that you don't have to be a rocket scientist to make this work for you. You don't even really have to know all of this right away. The computer does a lot of this for you, but we share it with you for those of you who are, super numbers oriented, and you say, what's in it for me and how much money can I earn? So that's why we're sharing that.
No, here, this is the brilliant that they created the leadership matching bonus. The leadership matching bonus is very simple. It's like if you open any office and then you open different branches, it could be franchises, etc., and you get paid, in the case of franchising, 1% of the sales. Well, here, every time you sponsor somebody, that's the L1. Remember the L1 that we saw before?
Yeah, personally brought on board.
You get paid 20 up to 30%. If you have the happy 10, that's why you are going to happy too. You're going to be happy too. I mean, 20%. For example, this guy, I don't know, it's a superstar, make $10,000 a week. You get paid 20%. That's $2,000 a week for every person that you have in that's called L1, and you can have an unlimited amount of people.
Oh yeah,
that's what we call 1 star, by the way, the rank.
But it doesn't stop there; it keeps going. So you earn on your. Go ahead.
Yeah, second level is the L2, people that the L1 sponsor, you get paid 15%. 3 stars, people that the L2 sponsor is, you get 10% in what they're earning. And then from 4 to 7, you get paid 5%. on what they are earning. This is not based on self. That means that if you sponsor just one person that become a superstar, you can earn on one person up to $300,000 plus per year. Of course, again, the income depends. We are not telling you that this is going to appear just from nothing. They depend on your effort, your skills, etc.
Yeah.
But can you imagine only one person because you were the sponsor? And that person is making, I don't know, 20,000 a week as an example. You get 30% of that, 6,000 a week multiplied by 52 weeks, over 300,000 a year on one person.
George is super excited.
I'm excited
about that.
because we didn't have this in the other
we didn't
pipeline.
have this, and if we had, my goodness, I can't imagine. But
And you can get paid up to 7 levels.
this is one of the reasons we said yes. Because this versus where we came from was just massive. I mean, it was like we stayed up all night. And once you guys get this, you won't be able to sleep because it's like, oh my gosh, mind blown. You guys, it is, you're earning passive income and you're earning more, even more on your passive income that you already built because you're helping develop leadership. So what I get excited, and the reason why I call it's a leadership check match is because you're developing leaders. So you're doing what you would do anyways, right? If you got excited, is you're teaching people how to follow the system and everyone's getting paid to do so. But in this way, it breeds really great leadership because there's nobody left behind. There's no man left behind. Everyone has that same equal level playing field and they can earn at a really high rate.
Yeah, and it's paid weekly, by the way.
So now let's talk about Global Leadership Bonus Pool, George.
This is amazing. This is the 3%, by the way, is when you become a director, and I'm not going to go to the qualifications, but 3% means that the company get all the 3% sales of the whole planet, wherever we are, and they divide them on the people that qualify, and that's what is paid. By the way, many companies have also, let's go to the next one because the next one.
The Founders Bonus Pool.
This is cool. This is unique and only happened at the beginning.
We have a special pack called the Founder Pack, okay? And it qualifies you, it keeps you active, but more than that, what it does is it grandfathers you into earning an additional 2% of the entire global sales of the company in a pool with the other members. There will only be 20,000 of these issued. Once they're gone, they're gone. They'll capped out because they don't want to dilute this pool. But the exciting part is that we're so new. Like we just launched, right? Like we pre-launched in February. We just like opened our doors officially. May 22nd was our launch date. So there's still an opportunity for you guys to come on board as a founding member. You know, so I look at this and I get excited because I used to see other people walk across the stage with these bigger checks as founding members. And I was like, what am I missing? Well, I came in at like year 3 and we still did well, but we didn't have an opportunity. You guys are in this first movers advantage where if you're watching this right now in real time, make no mistake, we are offering you a massive leg up here and saying, I would like to be grandfathered in as a global founding member, participating in all the countries we're going to open, not just the 14 we have now, but all of them. So it's a big deal.
And I was going to mention that other companies have founder package, but every time they open a country, they open a founder pool and you have to buy it again. Here, this one is for the whole planet. And probably when we open the moon, Mars, and Venus, we are going to do the same.
Okay. So we have rank advancement bonuses. These are fancy names for the amount of money that you're earning. So when you come on board, you'll become a distributor, then brand ambassador, then hopefully you go qualified brand ambassador. And as you're moving up the ranks, you guys, we're going to give you reward certificates, which is basically dollar for dollar cash that can be used on products in the company.
Yeah.
We'll give you a little bit more as you continue to advance. And these these tokens can be used, you guys, kind of like reward certificates. They can be used dollar for dollar for products, or they can be used like cash, and you can use them as incentives to onboard others. And then, of course, we have straight cash bonuses, one-time cash bonuses when you achieve the 3 top ranks of 50,000, 100,000, and 250,000, which, at first at 50,000, you're like, oh, maybe I'll buy a car, but, you might want to wait. Because as soon as you get that 100,000, you might get that Ferrari or something else. Okay, so you might want to keep going, keep building at that point.
And when you add all the four, it's 400,000 could be the down payment for a nice house.
Woo, exciting! Yes, that's true. All right, so you guys, let's talk about the 3 ways you can get started. You can come on board as a retail customer and pay full price. You can come on board as that preferred customer for $30. You buy it wholesale, or you can be a distributor. And the only difference between preferred customer and distributor is that you say yes to having a back office and a replicated website. So what it does is it gives you like a link, right? Your own website link that if you were to go out and promote that, let's say you want to be more like an affiliate and you want to share your link with people, they click on it and they order, you earn additional income. That's the difference between distributor and preferred customers. We're going to provide that for you.
By the way, they give you also your own app, personalized app that you can use for building the business, selling products, etc. Amazing.
Absolutely. All right. So what do you want to do? What package suits your needs? Okay. So we have 4 different packs. We have an intro pack, a premium pack, a business builder pack, and this founders pack. And we're going to dive into those. So first, we're going to talk about the intro pack. It comes with 3 of our flagship products, the Eternal, the Vitality, and the Immune, the immune support. It's $200 wholesale, 100 CV, and it's a $25 PIB attached to it. It activates your position as a brand ambassador. So if you're looking to be a brand ambassador and, a step above preferred customer, then this is be the best pack for you to get started. If you're just like, I'm not sure yet, want to dip my toe in the water and see how it goes, I just want to try a couple things, this will be the best pack for you. The next one, you guys, is the premium pack. It's $600, 300 CV. And now we're talking, you're getting 2 of all of our flagship products, plus the collagen, 1 Revive, 1 Purify. So if you're like somebody who wants to try all of the products, okay, you might as well, we'll give you 2 of everything except for the 1 Revive, 1 Purify. You'll come on board and you'll start earning leadership matching bonuses on levels 1, 2, and 3 for the first 4 weeks right away as you get started. Okay. And if you share this with somebody, you would earn $100 PIB. So now we're going to talk about the business builder pack. This is for the more serious person who's like, hey, I see value in this, the way that we earn and the product quality, and I want to start sharing it with people right away. The business builder pack is for you, my friends. It's 1,360, 680 CV. Now we're really giving you some products, about 5 months worth, right? So you're getting 5 boxes of everything, plus 2 Revive, plus 2 Purify, but 500 CVs push immediately into the tree. You're qualified for 90 days. You do not have to place an additional order to stay active and to be able to earn income. And you get paid a $45 cycle check match, and you're earning on your leadership of levels 1, 2, and 3 for the first 12 weeks. By the way, if you're to promote this pack or somebody came on board, you would earn $245. Yeah. And now we have my favorite pack, the Founders Pack. George and I both came on with this pack because we both understood the value of what was taking place here in 3. We didn't want to miss out. I had FOMO. I didn't want to miss out. So we each came on board with this 1,960, 980 CV, 800 CVs pushed immediately. We're giving you 7 boxes of our flagship products, plus 3 Revive and 3 Purify. You are qualified for 90 days, do not have to place an additional order because we understand you just made a big purchase, right? And you guys, you're getting paid $45 cycles as if you had your happy 10 right away. We're going to give you that levels 1, 2, and 3 check match for the first 12 weeks as you go and you start to build your organization and build a foundation. And you become a founding member. You are grandfathered in as a founding member of 3 for the life of the company, earning a 2% global check match on the entire global sales of the company in that pool. And so it's for a limited time only. Once they're gone, we're gone. So I'm making a push for it for you guys right now because I don't want anyone coming back and say, I didn't know about that, right? No, you know about it. It's a really big deal. If you can do it, do it. And people always say to me, well, how do I get my money back? How do I get my money back? And the reason I say that is if you are going to make a purchase with us that's almost $2,000, right? If you had 5 people do the same, 5 people that came and said, partnered up with you and said, hey, I want to do this with you. Just 5, you guys, you would earn over $2,000, making your founders pack back. Okay. And honestly, you would establish yourself. You'd probably already be a 3-star at that point in the company because you put 2 on one side, 3 on the other, boom, you got it. So do you know 5 people who are health oriented, business minded, and have a credit card? Just 5 people in the world, guys. So if you have that, then this is the pack for you. All right.
You want to go really strong. Remember the happy 10, go for 10.
Yes.
That's what I would do. Go for 10 in the first month, 10 people with this founder pack, and you make about $3,000 something. I don't remember exactly, 3,450 plus. It's about over 4,000.
It's 4,000 plus. You probably would have enough volume at that point to be halfway to a cruise.
Yeah, you probably would be very close to the cruise. Mm-hmm. It would be a 3-star, and on your way to become a 3-star elite. That's another cool position.
So George, this is super important that people understand where they're at. Can you talk about the 4 stages of growth?
Yes, this applies to any business, by the way. It's not only to our business. Companies go through formulation. That's what we are right now because we just started. Then concentration, when everything starts coming together and the company starts growing more. And then momentum, when everybody wants to be part of the company because they hear about the product and business. And then go stability because already a lot of people know about that. And then that's the time when people are mostly buying the products. By the way, that doesn't mean that if you come in momentum or stability, you are not going to make money. Still, you are going to make money. But the advantage in coming formulation that you are one of the pioneers as a pioneer, not only only you are part of the founder package, but you are creating very deep roots, and that make much more stability in your business.
Beautiful, George. Yeah, guys need to know where you're at. I mean, literally, we're just getting started here. And we have some beautiful testimonies of people who are going to share their story. Professionals, you guys, they're going to share with you their name, where they're from, their background, and why they're excited about 3. And we're going to do ladies first. So Lisa Brennan, are you here with us tonight, my beautiful friends? Hello,
thank
beautiful.
You.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us.
Oh, thank you for asking me. I am so thrilled. I'm so happy to kind of get to share a piece of my story. So as Adrianne said, my name is Lisa Brennan. I live in New Jersey with my husband. We have 3 children and 8 grandchildren and 2 more on the way. So back in June, you had mentioned that this company is a brand new launch, right? May 22nd, June 21st, I said yes to 3. I said yes to 3. I hadn't taken any of the supplements, but you know what? Friends don't let friends go without sharing something good. And that's exactly what happened. I mentioned I live in New Jersey with my husband. He's a Marine, and there is a strategy that he learned in the service: improvise, adapt, and overcome. And I thought that I would work in the profession that I was in. I was a hospice chaplain for 18 years, and I thought I would do that for quite some time. But back in 2020, I had a bad back injury, and I ended up having a big surgery, and life has not been the same since. So hence comes the improvise, adapt, and overcome. I had also had some experience with multi-level marketing, with direct sales, and it's a good fit for me. It's a good fit. I understand the advantage to working in multi-level marketing. You really are the one who stops yourself or sets yourself on fire to go. So a trusted friend, I was sharing that, this is not what we had planned. It wasn't we did not know that we were both going to be early retired, and our financial retirement was not what we were hoping for. So my trusted friend pointed me to a trusted family member and said, you need to call. She's working with this new company, and it's just really making big waves in the world. So I did. I reached out to my sponsor, and she shared with me, and I was blown away. I hadn't even tried the supplements yet, but I was blown away by the robust profit plan. I've never seen anything like it. Like you said, Adrianne, if you really understand it, my stomach gets all queasy, and you really can't sleep because it's like unbelievable. It's true. So that's why I said yes. I want to live my best life. And I had no idea that these supplements were going to be as powerful as they are. I started taking Vitality, and that day, believe me, the very first day, I felt a difference. And my lifestyle is different, very, very different today than it was a month ago. I'm sleeping better. I have been historically sleep challenged, and I am sleeping so much better. I don't know why, but I do know it's our supplements. And I also have inflammation. I've got joint pain, or not as much as I used to, I should say. So again, it's pretty miraculous. Our products follow through with what they say they're good for. So I just love it. When people ask me, where do I see myself going with 3? It's very simple. Anywhere I want to go. This company and this community has really taught me to stretch my muscle and to believe, and I have hope. And I really do know that I can take this as far as I want. And I want to take it pretty far in order to have a life that's filled with love and hope and courage and faith. It's not all about money. I've never been all about money, but boy, it takes money to live in this world. And what I love to be a bell ringer. So not only do I want to experience all the good things that life can give me, I want to ring a bell, and I want to help others to do the same. So I am so blessed to be a part of this community. Thank you for allowing me to share a piece of my story. And I just encourage anybody, if you're thinking, say yes and borrow my belief. If you need some, I'll be glad to give it to you.
Please.
Thank you. Amazing.
I got the chills.
Yeah.
That was so beautiful. I mean, so just exciting and very well-rounded. Like, you've got an incredible product experience, but yet you have a little bit of background enough to know that, hey, what you're looking at is lucrative, and at the same time, having that full circle of love and contribution, wanting to give back. I mean, thank you so much for sharing that. That was absolutely beautiful.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
And so next, you guys, we are going
Texas.
to move to Keith Hoffman down in Austin, Texas. How are you, Keith?
I am doing very well. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey, Keith Hoffman from Austin. I have to tell you my little quick story. I had prostate cancer years ago. And, cancer is just one of those things where you have one of those aha moments where, the time horizon just comes ahead of you and you don't know what to do next. Many of you out there may relate with it, whether you look in the mirror and you find yourself, with a diagnosis of high cholesterol or blood pressure. But the aha moment for me was cancer. And so I started on a nutrition journey. I just felt that I should be eating better. I knew cancer loves sugar, so I was cutting out sugar. But I started finding that, not everything we eat is that nutritious. And so you do have to supplement. And the supplements that I was on my journey to look for, I needed them to be pure. I wanted them to be organic, non-GMO. I wanted to have good absorption, as you've learned about earlier today. So I really started getting involved or introduced with 3 because of the products. But then I started a passion for myself. I know the products were good, but with cancer, I just decided I want to live a long time. Now, I have a background in disability insurance, and anybody on this call who knows about insurance, you usually buy it in case of a catastrophe, and then the insurance kicks in. So disability insurance, if you have an accident or illness, this insurance will protect your paycheck. Well, I started thinking, what if I could protect my paycheck before I get sick or hurt? In other words, proactively figure out how I can give better nutrition to my body. So proactively, I started thinking about proactive wellness. So I thought about this a little while. I wanted to sleep better. I wanted to move better. I decided, there's mindset transformation that I wanted to go through. And even community is a big part of this too. So I realized that I might have something here. So as a result of 3 and the mission that we have about helping entrepreneurs, I decided to become an entrepreneur. So I am now a longevity coach, and I help professionals learn better habits around longevity. And then because of my financial background, I teach them perpetual income strategies, because if you're going to live a long time, you have to have the income to pay for it. Yeah. And so what I've found is when I talk about the financial side, I talk about, all these different income producing assets, but I always include 3 as a business asset, because I have not found a franchise or another investment where you can spend less than $2,000, get a founder's pack, and then have profit sharing ability through the global pools of founders and the global pools, and then also the residual income. I mean, I don't even think that there is an economy that could be affected by these products, because we all need them. And so as a result, I teach people that, even later in life, you can have a business like this and work from a Zoom or work from an affiliate marketing program through your replicated website, or even if you like face-to-face, do some one-on-ones. I just recently attended the showcase, the Kickoff USA Tour in Dallas. And that's where I have to tell you, I want to take this to the next level. I know I found 3, but as an entrepreneur, there's so much more that we can share with other budding entrepreneurs and people that want to get in this business. Why not? It's a whole family of people who are looking to spread love and spread goodwill around the country and across the globe. So the reason why I'm still here and why I'm keeping going is because I think I can help a lot of people live longer, but at the same time, have income to pay for it. So there you go. That's my story.
Oh my
Perfect,
gosh, I love
Great.
it. You're utilizing every talent, like every facet of the skills that you've honed over the years. And having gone through your own health challenges, you know the importance of health. And yes, you've been in helping people learn how to retire and how to, invest in their long-term financial health. And yet you realize that we still need time freedom, that you still aren't, what's the word I'm looking for? Recession proof, right? So there are ways to recession proof your life. There are ways to be proactive with your health and your finances.
That's
Keith,
right.
Lord, thank you
Well,
so much for sharing that.
Thank you, Keith.
I will say that, it's not always about just the business money, but I think I can help end disease in the world one person at a time, because stress leads to inflammation and inflammation leads to disease. So if we could all just get better at reducing our stress through some various pillars, there's some great things we can do in this world. So thanks for the opportunity to be a part of this great call tonight.
Thank
Beautiful.
you, Keith. Amazing.
Thank you. All right. So we are going to be moving back to New Jersey. All right. So we have with us tonight an incredible friend, and he's an incredible businessman too, you guys. So this is not his first rodeo. He knows what he sees, and he knows and understands what we've got here. So Vince, go ahead, take it away.
Thank you, George and Adrian. Honored to be here today. I appreciate you inviting me on. So my name is Vince Conti. I'm from New Jersey. I'm coming to you from Cape May, which is the most southern tip of New Jersey. How you doing? We get that. But yeah, I run a full-time, I'm the CEO of a company called Retire MD, and it's a financial services retirement firm. And so why I really got into three was, number one, me and George, we love to geek out on the comp plan, and the money part of it is fun. It's exciting to me. Did I ever see myself part of a health and nutritional company? Initially, no. But when I was introduced to this from one of the fastest builders in New Jersey, her name is Nicole Barone, I really just kind of bought into her excitement. I really just love where she was at. I didn't even get a chance to try the product yet. I knew a little bit about binary and those type of comps, and when I had the opportunity to wrap my head around the compensation, I saw that no other company had this before. They created this unlimited way to make money, building two teams, and at the same time you can make money faster than I've seen at most other binary companies. And so that to me was pretty exciting. It's not all just about the money, but the money is a close second to oxygen. We need it to survive. We need it to live. But once you have that oxygen, you can really start to give it to others. So where I see myself in three is, I actually told George today, I want to get on track to be making, $100,000 a month. I think that's a really large, scary goal at the same time. But I know that after studying the comp, I'm going to need to find other people and help them get to $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $50,000 a month. And so in order to get there, I have to help others. So super excited about that. I'm excited to be here. And then lastly, the products. They really are awesome. I'm starting to learn not to always lead with the products, lead with the business. But once I actually tried the products, the delivery system does work. It really does. You have to have your own experience with it. The collagen, I never even really found a good collagen that I liked. This collagen is next level. I'm 42. My forehead wrinkles went away. I noticed I'm not as sore in the gym on the Revive, I guess because of the anti-inflammatory. I'm not a scientist, but it's working. I could take them on an empty stomach. That was a huge factor for me. So I'm just super excited to be here. And thank you so much for the opportunity to talk.
Vince, how you doing? You know what? I love it. I love what you shared with us tonight. I think it is important. Not everybody looks at this and goes, oh, I got to try the products right away. A lot of it is enthusiasm. It's connecting to, individuals and being like, hey, do I want to partner with these people? Do I really want to run with them? And you have to ask yourself that, that's a big deal, because once you're in, man, and we're going to ride and ride the waves together. This entire big thing that we're doing here of three, creating a $10 billion company is no small task. We need all hands on deck. And we're so honored to be partnered with people like you who get excited and see the value in that right away. And of course, come back and say, you know what, I do love the products.
Yeah.
Well, one more thing, George and Adrianne. So Nicole Barone, she was building it, and I didn't know how fast she was building it until she's part of my networking organization, Chamber of Commerce. And I ran into three people in 1 week that were already on the team. I'm like, oh my gosh, She's doing it without me. I called her up. I'm like, I'm in. Like, so FOMO, right? I didn't want to miss out. So I'm excited to be partnered with all those people. It's just a great thing. We're going to take this thing to the next level. I really feel it.
And I love to meet another person that is numbers crazy, because we start talking about numbers. So I'm sure we can spend a whole night talking about numbers.
Yeah.
But no, amazing, great. Thank you very much. Amazing story.
Thank you so much, Vince. Yeah, we're so grateful for all of you who shared tonight. Truly so grateful. And with that, you guys, we want to say goodbye. Adios, my friends. Please, arrivederci. See you later. Yes, you guys, please get back to the person that invited you on here tonight. Let them know what excited you the most. Ciao. Yes. Let them know what excited you the most, so they can help guide you to the right pack, to the right products to help fit your needs, and also give you a little bit more information if you could get excited about earning additional income here at 3. So thank you guys so much for being on the global call, and we're grateful for all of you. Have a wonderful Monday night, and we will see you all later.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. And thanks all the guests.